energy is so strong. Vibrate so high that anybody that's wishing to do evil upon you, it shall be revealed. Vibrate so high that any evil entity feels uncomfortable in your presence. Vibrate so...
Yo, what's happening? What's happening? I don't know if y'all heard. We're going to get some people in here, man. I don't even go live. Maybe we get some people that jump in here in the chat. Have y'all heard Diddy? They have raided Diddy's house. Puff Daddy house has been raided by Homeland Security. We're going to play a little bit of this. We're going to see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're talking about. This is crazy. Puff Daddy house has been raided by Homeland Security. This is crazy, guys.
Well, they have to move in.
Salute.
House right there. Then you've got this other one that I would almost call a back house, or maybe the pool house or guest house. And then you have a smaller one that's actually behind some trees right over. I would almost venture to say that one, again, I don't know. You know, who knows what they're using it for? I'm just venturing to guess. But you have another residence over here with a hot tub in the back. Maybe that's actually on somebody that's living on site. That's a caretaker. I don't know. But they got in and almost right out the box, they got 6 people in custody. All those people actually came out of not the Range Rover, not the Range Rover. That's the first thing they did. They opened up that gate, got in there, and they popped the doors on the Range Rover. They came out of there. I don't know why. I know it's a garage. I have no information. I'm just talking about what we saw when we got here. And one by one, they took them, and everybody got cuffs to begin with, and then they started taking off the cuffs, and some were still cuffed. But arrested, I wouldn't use that word. I would say in custody. They had them over here. They were talking to them, taking pictures of them, just talking, and then they put them all in a vehicle, and they have since left the scene. Now, I don't know who they were. I can tell you, probably if it would have been Sean Combs, believe me, we would know that. Don't know who those folks were, caretakers, property management, who knows? I honestly could be the pool guy for all I know. But at any rate, we saw that happening earlier on. What's going on right now? Well, a number of those armored guys are still inside this home that you see here, the main building. And I got you on the IFB there if you're hollering at me. So they made their way in there, and it was one of those.
Salute BJ. Puffy done got hit. Homeland Security's at his house. They raided them. BJ need help. It's a wrap for Puff Daddy.
Somebody's on that property. You know, who knows who this person is? But they see armed people coming in through the gates. They don't have any idea what's going on. They don't know that's law enforcement. They don't know that, for all they know, that could be robbers. And so somebody could be hiding in one of these rooms inside here. And that person also could possibly be armed. So that's kind of one of the reasons what's taking.
Man, there ain't no way they're going to come to that man's house like that.
Because you don't want to have investigators doing their investigation in like 4 hours from now. And
Puff Daddy house raided by Homeland Security, yo.
Like, who are you guys? Pop. You don't, and it sounds like I'm poking fun at it, but really, truly, that is the scenario that they're needing to avoid. So that was one of the reasons why it is taking so long. We also were talking about the whole legal ease that goes on about how this even happens. This isn't like somebody said, hey, I heard, Sean's got this and this and this and this, or Mr. Diddy or Mr. Combs, has got something going on, and they're just like, hey, let's mount up and ride. There was a lot going on before this actually happened. And this is also coordinated.
Facts, BJ.
There's also, we understand that they raided his home in Miami as well. I have
and they raided the home in Miami as well.
I'll be very honest about that. I didn't even know that there was legal issues going on with Sean Combs, and so I honestly don't have any of those kind of components. All I can tell you is right now, this is in the Holmby Hills area. That's his home that you see right there. And now it has a command post out front, and that command post belongs to Homeland Security. You have a number of armored vehicles,
Homeland.
most of them
This is
belonging
crazy.
to
Breaking
Homeland
news.
Security. Got
Breaking
one there, a couple
news.
of them in the driveway as well. We did see one, I believe it was a sheriff's vehicle that has since left the area, but there's still a number of that Homeland Security officers out there. And I'm talking about the soldiers. I'm talking about the boots on the ground type of guys.
Yeah, for real.
Still here, and I would venture to say probably in the neighborhood of 40 to 50 of them. And then you also have younger guys, probably with investigators, and then you also have some suits that arrived eventually, and they all made their way inside that home. That's what's going on right now. Now that we have been talking about this, and I even feel, for me, it doesn't roll off my tongue at all to say that this is all about sex trafficking. And, hear that.
Now you hear it start breaking up. See how it started breaking up, guys? We're gonna find another one. Oh, let's see if we can find it, but it's over. Puffy, it's over. I don't know what's going on. So what they done said is they done came in and Homeland Security done raided the one, and my man Puffy. Oh man, it's a lot of people gonna be hurt from this, y'all. Hold on, let's go here.
So that if somebody has a flash drive or something that they might want to flush down the toilet or otherwise remove from the residence or somehow hide, they have time to deal with it. These law enforcement officers have a plan, and they're executing a plan where they also want the element of surprise to be on their side.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Being in the news, I think the last kind of federal raid in the public consciousness was the raid at Mar-a-Lago.
Salute, Miss BTV is over, Queen. They done raided Puffy down.
As well. Of course, I'm not
they done got Puffy.
Two situations of scene.
Puffy house has been raided by Homeland Security.
Raids that we all watched in real time, and so I think a lot of
this a real time raid.
Became well acquainted with how.
Puffy, boy, y'all, look, Meek Mill, run.
From our sources,
get up here, man! All you boy, y'all is in trouble, dog. This is gonna be crazy.
Federally, now is that federal aspect important to this?
Oh, and they got that house in Belize. Hey, Shine.
Trafficking. But if the feds are looking into this,
send link King.
Homes
send King the link. All right.
Person.
Hold on. Let me switch it up.
This is going to be a story for a very long time. What is so particular about the federal aspect of this?
Again, it's very likely that it is federal because they believe there was some element of crossing state lines with some of the conduct. And again, without seeing the warrant, if we don't see the warrant, we can't see the affidavit. We don't know exactly.
Hold on, guys. Here we go.
Alleging occurred here. We're taking a guess based on some civil lawsuit information that this is probably what this is about. It's clearly a criminal investigation at this point because you see this law enforcement individuals making entry and conducting this warrant, this search warrant at a minimum. We don't know if it's also an arrest warrant. And so it has to be that there's some interstate commerce or some crossing of state lines that was affected to make this a federal case. And the reality is that even though a person may have a peaceful reputation, I know nothing about Mr. Combs' reputation.
Yep, that's what it is, BJ. They talked about Belize.
Situation could turn around anytime because these types of allegations are incredibly serious. Somebody who is ultimately arrested for human trafficking could very well.
Salute, King. I just sent you the link. Diddy going down, King. Keep it clean, though. Keep it clean, King. Keep it clean.
History of any sort of violent reaction. Law enforcement has to be.
Papa Diddy pop. It's over.
What you're seeing here.
Take that. They took him. Well, they looking for him. Word on the street is he's on the run right now. Salute, King of New Jersey.
Bring into this
Mr.
story
BTV TV.
a little bit, and we don't want to
Salute, man. Salute.
Man, this is crazy. This is crazy. Huh?
No, this ain't no. Did he know?
So to speak, over the last 3
This
months.
is crazy, dog. Keep it clean, King. They got my boy Diddy. Take that Meek Mill. Run, Meek Mill.
That go back to
Tell Meek Mill to run. Yeah, for real.
Yeah, for real.
A lot of states now have some of these laws on the books where they open.
Oh, let me see if I can put. Oh, let me see if I can pull up the one. Hold on. There you go.
No matter the statute of limitations.
Dang.
Do you think we could possibly be seen that be taken advantage of?
Let's go right here.
Bring people
Here we go.
to compel prostitution. If they believe that there is an ongoing conspiracy, for example, among people to do this, and there's evidence that either of these comes residents of that thing that they're accusing them of over the long term, it can tack back in time that way. So in other words, if the conspiracy they're alleging is still ongoing this last year, and I don't know what they're alleging, because again, we haven't seen any documentation of that, but they could say, well, it's the same conspiracy that's been ongoing for 20 plus years. And so, that would mean that potentially, although there would definitely be arguments in court, that they could say, well, this is the same conspiracy. It was going on as of yesterday. And for that reason, we believe that we are going to be able to continue to prosecute no matter how old some of the initial complainants in the conspiracy were at the time. So,
all right, let's stop right there, King. What you think? This is crazy, dog. So guess what? So they done hit the Miami spot, and this is Homeland Security. So that means, remember I was telling you about that police thing? Remember I just told you that? Remember I said, Shine is over there. You was like, yo, Shine. I said, bro, they talking about why did he got them bank accounts over in police in them houses over there. And remember the guy said he had liquid substance that he would pour in the drinks. And allegedly the rumors was he had a big time X-Man and also that one that date drink that they had, said he was moving gallons of that. I don't know how true that's gonna come out now, but they didn't hit them hard, dog, and they knew exactly where to go.
Yeah, but it's a shame that his sons got caught up in that mess, though.
Yeah, but they've been talking about, again, it's sad. That's what I've been saying, the whole grooming aspect. That's why I said it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get worse. What I tell you by November, what's gonna happen? Hey, Jay-Z, Sean, you and Sean, better watch yourself, Sean. Yeah,
Puffy gonna throw him on the bus.
Yeah, he gonna throw a lot of them under the bus, bro. Ain't nowhere in the world he knew. Did you think he knew it was coming?
I don't know. He should have figured it was coming. With all the stuff he's into, you know what I'm saying? He should have figured it was coming, bro.
Crazy, dog. I'm sitting there looking, dog. I see a notification come across. Homeland Security raids Puff Daddy House. What? But I knew it.
Homeland Security's like, take that.
Yep. It's a wrap for him, bro. It's a wrap, bro.
That's gonna be 20 years old.
Let's see.
I mean, these cases are incredibly burdensome for a defense team. They're expensive. They're enormously stressful. I mean, if you can imagine, also, he's presumed innocent. It's presumed that he's done absolutely nothing wrong, which is really a hard thing for us to imagine watching what we're watching right now on camera. And for a defendant accused in a case of this nature, especially with so much time potentially being at issue for witnesses to make claims, it's almost like having to prove a negative that it didn't happen, even though that's not what our Constitution or criminal court rules require.
So, of course, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but you are saying the very fact that these homes affiliated with Diddy are being raided in this fashion, it would be hard to, down the line, you would be surprised, so to speak, if Diddy wasn't somewhat implicated in that. That's what my line of questioning is to you. How likely is it that a family member, an employee, a staffer on the grounds, or so to speak, that they are involved primarily, and that the whole.
Hold on, King. Do you think the reason why they hit him like that, like Cassie told him where to go? Somebody was in there told him what spots.
Or either that producer dude.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, think about it. It's a lot of people because at this point, the NDA, even if you sign an NDA, if anything was broke on the NDA, which somebody did it, that NDA, boy, this is about to be crazy, dog. This is about to be, this finna shake the internet. I mean, this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. Let's keep going and hear what they say.
Just so happened to be owned by Sean Diddy Combs. Is that unlikely or likely in your history?
You know, just the fact that its residences do, you know, that does bring concern that they believe, anyway, that evidence of a serious federal crime is located in Combs' home, which leads one to believe that at a minimum they think that potentially there is some involvement. I mean, his home is involved because they got a judge to sign off on a warrant saying evidence of this serious crime is in it.
Sure.
So he's got a background.
Yeah. You know, I'm going to step away right now from these live pictures. Nicole, I want to get your thoughts on this piece of video from how this all kicked off here. Okay, so you see there, this is in the Holby Hills neighborhood.
Oh, they got your boy Justin right there.
Investigators,
like,
yeah.
And you see this right here. This is video. This is not live. This is
that's
earlier.
Justin.
And I guess my question to you is, you know, what comes first? Kind of the.
I can't see the video.
I know. I can't. I ain't want to play it.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. So I ain't want them because again. But hold on, I turn this around. Hold on. Let me go back. Hold on, let me go back. Yeah, this is crazy, bro.
For the raid around the house or in the house. Now, you know, they're not necessarily, and correct me if I'm wrong, they wouldn't be considered suspects. Is that normally how law enforcement would do this? They would detain people on the scene just for questioning and then maybe release them later? Or do they know who they're looking for? Are they going to these raids to arrest people is what I'm asking.
Sometimes the answer is both. And sometimes the warrant actually says it's a search and arrest warrant. So they're there to actually arrest certain individuals who they do believe are suspects. And sometimes they're just search warrants, which means they're there to gather information. They have some very particular information.
They in Los Angeles, they in Los Angeles and Miami at the same damn time, boy.
Yo, they hit him with hurt.
They're going into the
where's Diddy at?
They can't find them, bro.
He out there with Russell Simmons, probably.
Yep.
All of the individuals walking around in that home or detain them to make sure that they don't dispose of evidence or move evidence or do something to potentially damage the investigation. So it may not be that everyone in that home is a suspect. It could be that everyone in the home is a suspect, or it could be some combination.
Okay, you know, that makes sense. You know, we're getting some reporting in from our friend Megan Cuniff. She's a legal affairs journalist in Los Angeles. She says this, and if we could go back to the one about the jurisdiction, because I think the jurisdiction is really, really important. You know, it might not necessarily be that, you know, prosecutors in LA or Miami are bringing this. This could be somewhere else. And they could have asked the, you know, local state law enforcement to conduct this. Megan Cuniff says this: Diddy's home is being raided in Los Angeles.
And you hear what they said? So they already know. They said it didn't come from they're using them. They're using them to do the raid, but it's bigger than everybody. Yo. This is crazy, bro. Man, do you think this is it for the hip hop industry?
Nah, because Diddy haven't really been hip hop in years, bro.
No, but he is connected to these young guys. These young guys is coming out. The Meek Mills and the ones that's really trying to stay. That's what I'm saying. You see all these people like Meek Mill trying to sell his cars and all this other stuff, his trucks. He wilding out. He might have got the call like, yo, they coming, yo. Get ready.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Well, you're right.
The case is not out of LA's Central District of California, And Megan says the Southern District of New York is most likely. Now, that would track with the statement Fox 11 Los Angeles reporter Haley Winslow on the scene got from Homeland Security investigators from New York. So that would potentially lead us to believe that this could be coming out of New York. That's where the nucleus of the investigation is, so to speak. I don't want to say that's confirmed, but that's what we're somewhat hearing.
Possible. And it's possible that even though there's not maybe a federal investigation going on in the California district or even in Miami, they have given a judge enough information to believe that it is reasonable to expect that evidence of the crime being prosecuted or investigated in New York is at these two locations. That's what they would have to show the judge in order to set the warrant. And it could be that maybe not.
Half pass. They done went down. They done got Diddy.
Districts in Florida or
they done got Diddy, y'all.
You know, really, it depends on what
house been raided. Miami and LA both raided.
Evidence of a crime committed in New York is to be found at the location in Los Angeles and Miami. It's possible that when they uncover,
this is crazy.
Them to believe that also there was a potential crime in those jurisdictions, and they would not be foreclosed from being able to investigate those crimes, even though that's not what the warrant initially set out to find.
You know, so is it customary for where the warrants are served, you would make the leap that the crimes were committed in these places, correct? That's safe to say, the alleged crimes, so to speak. That's why the raids are being held as
we Diddy ain't even there, bro. Diddy done ran, bro. Diddy, you on the road. You gotta be. You definitely, man. I don't care what nobody say. I ain't trying to. Allegedly, I'm just saying that. Man, I can't see no dudes being there, man. They got they hit them at the same damn time, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, that's nasty work.
And then you left your kids there to take the brunt of that mess, man.
Yeah. Damn. What Diddy? You ain't right, Diddy. This is crazy. It's bananas. Oh, here it is.
These front doors are at least gain access to it. And so, presumably, you know, this is what they train for. This is how they go about this. Do they have to do this in every raid, so to speak? You know, if you're not getting pushback or opposition, or there's no danger posed from any of the individuals in the house, why do they have to have such manpower like this?
What you mean?
Well, it does not mean that they believe that there's danger involved, but you can see that these officers are not taking anything for granted. They're there in uniform, they're clearly identified as law enforcement. They have what appears to be bulletproof vest on just in case something goes wrong.
That's a big ass house, too, boy.
They know in that step, if you will.
They probably all types of stuff going on in that big house.
They know who's responsible.
Look, they got tanks.
And it's not one thing you can see there's such a difference all the way from where
what are they looking for, bro?
See, that's what I'm telling you, dog.
There's some time. So what
Yo, they're about to take computers and start going to computer hard drives and everything, bro.
They what?
They're about to grab computers, hard drives, and all that, bro.
Yeah, that's what they were just saying. They said that a lot of times when they come in, man, look, they came in through the back and everything. They done climbed over the fence. That's what I'm saying. All at the same. They hit him all at the same. Either they knew he was leaving, or they thought he was gonna be at one of them spots.
Yeah, they probably thought he was gonna be at one of them spots, bro. That's the only way I figured they would hit him all simultaneously like that. They probably said he got one of these houses. Both of them houses probably his main residences. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why they hit them two. They ain't touching New York house because he never gonna be in New York no more. I think he got a house in Atlanta too, so they might hit Atlanta too, because you know he still got a Justice restaurant in Atlanta.
Yep.
So they might.
But think about it, that whole Epstein thing, Miami, New York, and then Miami, LA, all that stuff like that. That's like the little border, you know what I'm saying? The little tunnel to get from there to there.
Yeah.
So if somebody has a flash drive or something that they might flush down the toilet or otherwise removed from the residence or somehow hide, they have time to deal with it. these law enforcement officers have a plan, and they're executing a plan where they also want the element of surprise to be on their side.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. You know, being in the news, I think the last kind of federal raid in the public consciousness was the raid at Mar-a-Lago in South Florida back in August of 2022, and we saw that kind of all unfold as well. Of course, I'm not comparing.
That ain't the same. That ain't the same, bro. This ain't the same, bro.
These were essentially
don't do that.
raids that
No,
we
this
all
is some
watched
other stuff right
in
here.
real time, and so I think a lot of the American people and viewers became well acquainted with how law enforcement.
Whoever
does
that
this.
dude is, he
Now,
better hope
let's
he
talk
ain't
about the
kicked it with
probe
Diddy. He
itself.
talk
We're
like
getting
that's his own
that
boy.
from our sources at Fox 11 that this is an investigation regarding allegations of sex trafficking federally. Now, federal aspect important to this. Obviously, states have their own laws on the books when it comes to sex trafficking.
Not
But
federal
the
though.
feds are looking into this, into homes associated with such a high-profile person. You just have to kind of make the leap that this is going to be a story for a very long time. What is so particular about the federal aspect of this?
Again, it's very likely that it is federal because they believe there was some element of crossing state lines with some of the conduct. And again, without
some of the conduct, that's minors crossing state lines.
That young girl that came out. Remember when she said she was a minor? She's like 16, and she had Diddy T-shirt and she had stuff on his condo. Remember that?
Yeah. And remember that time I showed that little girl came around the corner. He was like, "Yeah, I adopted this little girl. I found this little girl." I was like, "What?" And yeah, man. And she called him. What she call him? Papa. She called him Papa or Daddy or some Daddy Combs. No,
Daddy
Papa
Combs. Papa Combs.
Remember that?
She didn't want to call him Big Papa, so she called him Papa Combs.
Real talk, for real. Man, let's go.
We don't see the word. We can't see the. We don't know exactly what's alleged.
Yo, let me ask you a question real quick, bro.
Based on some.
If Biggie was still alive, how do you think Biggie would be dealing with this stuff Puffy got into?
I remember now the whole thing was that Biggie was going to have his own
record label.
Yeah, he was supposed to got signed to like what $61 million or $60 million deal, and Puffy found out about that.
That's why I was telling everybody. Puffy found out, he knew about that $65 million deal. That's why he had no security around Big when all that stuff jumped off of Cali.
That's a fact. I believe it. Without a doubt.
That's why he want Gene to ride on the outside of the truck to be able to see everything. Because he want
right now.
Remember, Gene was trying to ride on the outside of the truck. You know what I'm saying? So in case anything happened, he could be ready for whatever. And he said, Gene told me this. He told me that's on mouth. He's like, yo, bro, I wish I would have just rolled outside of that truck. I said, forget it. Well, Fabi then did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what he told me. Yeah. Matter of fact, he was on our channel when he said that. He was on my channel when he said that.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's real crazy, bro, when you sit back and look at it. This is crazy, y'all. Yeah, so we got the breaking news, guys. Puff Daddy, Papa Diddy Pop, and got popped. Yeah, he didn't got popped.
Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean, Justin Combs.
This is crazy.
Oh man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, let's see what else. Okay, here go the live thing. They done skipped it. Now they talking about other stuff. Hold on. Let's go back. All right, here we go. Oh, they still got. Let's see what they got to say.
Sure, in some far inland spots, then you'll be.
Hold on, guys. All right, let's go here.
Those heavily armored.
Let's listen to this rip.
I don't think they're actually searching for any items that could connect to whatever the investigation is. I would venture to say that those are going to be the guys that you're seeing right there, and they're waiting for that all clear. And then this group that you see there, those are the ones that are actually going to go inside. They probably have, like you said, they probably have ideas what they're looking for, where they might be. So, but right now it is still a waiting game to make sure that everybody is out of this building and that it is secure for the investigators to make their way in and actually start that search.
And we should mention, thank you, Stu, that if this is in fact involving a sex trafficking investigation, we do know that according to Diddy's attorneys and the rapper himself, he has denied any wrongdoing in any of all this. So there are two sides, of course, to this as this all plays out. But it is interesting that these raids happening at the same time. According to TMZ, a raid of his Miami home is happening right now, as well as now we're looking at the live pictures of what's going on in Holmby Hills at this mansion right here, all connected to Sean Combs. So,
man, boy, who do you think could be in trouble right now? Do you think a lot of the people in the think about it? Everybody's been to a Puffy party.
Yeah.
So it ain't like somebody can say I didn't know, because they're gonna say, well, why you ain't say something?
Unless some people really didn't know, because like even with Exhibit, I remember I told you that story with me and Exhibit. I was about to go for Puffy in Atlanta.
Remember Exhibit, you're right, he didn't know, but then what did he do? He got on the interview and he told. So that's all I'm saying. You out the clear when you tell, because you're like, hey, bro, I ain't with it. That's why Cat Williams said Puffy wants to party with you. You got to tell Puffy no, because Puffy don't like to hear no. You got to tell that.
Yo, even 50 said that about Puffy.
Many times. Boy, you know 50 finna have a roast session with him.
Yo, he having a ball with everybody mad at 50 because 50's like, oh, why you doing that? That's his kids. His kids knew what's going on. They know what they daddy a freak.
Yep. And they said they both Justin and assisted in it and in the drug part, allegedly. We're gonna say allegedly. Let's keep going.
We find out further word as to what exactly they're searching for and why. We continue to look at the procedures taking place regarding this raid that's being conducted by Homeland Security. You have support from local law enforcement officials as well. We saw from the ground shots, you see multiple agencies there a part of all of this, and they have a number of resources on hand with a drone flying up top, as well as they have ladders taking a closer look at certain parts of the property. And so they are looking at every nook and cranny they need to in terms of why they're investigating this home and property. So clearly this is going to take a while, and as Haley mentioned, with her shot down on the ground right there, more people are coming to your area, Haley.
Yeah, I would say it's mostly media at this point. We were the first ones here on scene, but yeah, since there's probably a dozen different agencies,
it's crazy.
Looks like his homes on both coasts are being raided. We still have not gotten word on exactly where P. Diddy is, if he is in fact in New York right now or in Los Angeles, and of course, yeah, we haven't seen him here in Holmby Hills. This is right off of Sunset.
Man, he gone. Man, boy. If he knew what he knew, especially that's why I think he went on here and least it bought him some time when he gave Cassie that bread. I think if he gave her that money, he probably look, don't tell him where I'm at. I'm gonna give you this 30 million. Because if he ain't paid Cassie, that means they coming to get him. And they said he got a lot of money, and they said in Belize he got a lot of money. They said that's where all his money. They said the money over in Belize flips 10 times before it comes back one time to the U.S. And they said they're trying to figure out, because he like everybody say, it's not like he's got any new songs dropping and stuff. How is he able to maintain? They said, why does he have two houses in Belize, two big houses separate from each other, big houses, not vacation houses, and he's got a bank account there?
Because he's trying to get low. He probably in Belize with Sean.
Man, right. And think about it. Sean is what? What is he? The president?
The ambassador or something like that? Something like that.
Something like that. But he a big wig. And Sean got diplomatic immunity. So ain't no way in the world he gonna tell. You ain't gonna tell on him, and you can't come over there fooling with him. This is crazy. Let's hear some more.
And it all unfolded, I'd say, about 30 minutes ago. They're at his home here. They're also at his home in Miami. Of course, it's a little bit calmer, I would say, than it was about 20 minutes ago when it all happened. The guns that were drawn earlier have been since put away. It looks like they just put away their drone, but of course doing a thorough job of checking the home for any kind of details that they can come up with related to these allegations against sex trafficking. As you said, Sandra, there's several lawsuits against him for these allegations, all of which he has denied. So we will have to wait and see. Of course, and everybody's interested in the details of what how he's connected to these latest allegations. And from your vantage point, the very latest is, I'm sorry? Yeah, from your vantage point, Haley, does it look like some authorities are leaving the scene right now? They're done, or not, is that not the case? No, it looks like more are coming. I think what you're seeing is just the vehicles moving to a different location. We're kind of at the bottom of the hill, but if you go up a little bit farther, some of the vehicles that you saw down here earlier have since kind of gone to the other side.
Some of them didn't. So maybe this was a division of, these are people that we know work here. These are people that may be associated with Sean Combs. So, or Bad Boy Entertainment. So it's one of those type of situations. And until they know who they are, they're just going to keep them in custody and possibly just let them go later on. And I don't believe the word arrested has been used out here as of yet. But again, still very active situation. And of course, that is a huge house. And they've got a lot of rooms to clear before they allow those investigators in.
Boy, this is crazy.
Hey, yo, hold up, you never know. Puffy might got a safe room in that house, a safe room.
That's what I'm saying.
He probably one of them houses, but he in a safe room.
So basically, I think they come to get him. They just can't say that, because if they can't find him, then you know what I'm saying, they know he gonna run. When they say that, well, they just got him detained and they gonna let him go, and they got drones looking for him. But they, like you said, they don't know he's not in LA. He's not. See, they watch him. So maybe it might be a game. Maybe they hit those two to make him pop out of New York. I wonder that's what it is. They said they don't. Yeah.
They hit New York. They hit the New York houses.
So something's going on between them two houses. Them some big houses, bro. Jeez. That Miami house, I ain't know that house that big.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You think he hide in the safe room?
In a safe room, no, they got not because he could have a wall with patterns, and Mike could figure that out. He put his hand on that junk and go down to the basement. He could be in a bomb shelter in one of them houses, bro.
Yep. Or he could have got down there, like your boy Trump got that underground, like they say, bunker style. He might have
the bomb shelter, and underground bunkers, yeah.
Right. He could have something to exit out up under through the water and dip out or something. You never know. Because he work if the Fed, Homeland Security come, first of all, he working with some weight. And they said the charges of the trafficking part. So ain't no telling what he really owned. Man, ain't no telling what he owned, dog. We might find out Puffy might have been the real Frank Matthews the whole time around here.
Kaza Sose.
Yeah. And then started getting arrogant. That's why I said, let's hear what they say a little bit.
Talk about the process of bringing this many law enforcement officials to the scene to have a raid like this and conduct a raid and make entry into a Holmby Hills mansion that's owned by a prominent celebrity and their business. So clearly, this is something that doesn't happen just overnight. Law enforcement officials do have to have their evidence ready. They have to make sure every T is crossed in order to make entry into a home like this or an investigation. So when we talk about and see these kinds of raids happen or having them be conducted, it kind of shows that they do have enough evidence that their investigation is to a certain point where they have made a search warrant and they've gotten all of the evidence they need to have a search warrant, that they have to establish that a crime was possibly committed and there's evidence of probable cause and a crime that has taken place. So all of these things, they have to meet a threshold before law enforcement can just come together like this and approach a property and make entry. So we're seeing that here at Columbia Hills and also in Miami, where they are searching Sean Combs' Miami home as well. So again, this doesn't just happen overnight. This is a process that they've been working on for quite some time to make sure that they have enough evidence to be able to conduct a raid like this, especially with so many law enforcement agencies involved, investigators involved, and you see just personnel involved on location right there. And you do see a number of people. This is going to be an active situation for quite some time. Again, we don't know what they're looking for. We don't know what the interest is right now.
Well, there y'all have it, man. Yeah, Papa Diddy Pop got popped. And yeah, it's, man, listen, bro. It's some people in trouble, dog. Man, I hate to see this. This might be the end of hip hop, bro. I read it. Joe Buttons just said it. He said the hip hop, as far as people really make, where's this money coming from, and why ain't nobody talking about this money? And, and think about it. What Mary J gonna do now? Think about the people that's still tied up with Bad Boy.
Mary J ain't tied up with Bad Boy no more.
Oh, she not?
Nah, Mary J. I don't know who she was now, but she might be with Motown or something like that. Or
Okay.
she might be independent. You know what I mean? Because Mary J been left Bad Boy a long time ago. Faith too.
Dang, boy.
Bad Boy don't got no artists no more, bro.
Say what now?
The record label don't got no artists. But Diddy really.
You said they ain't got no artists.
Nah, I think Diddy's the only artist of Bad Boy now.
Huh? I didn't know that. I thought they had a damn artist.
Oh. He managed people like
You think he
like,
gonna drop? You think he gonna drop the bomb? You think he gonna drop the bomb on Young Miami?
For he managed French Montana, he managed a couple other people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, French done. Maybe French could have been the one that dropped the ball, dropped the dime on him.
Yeah.
Remember now? You remember that whole scene with him and French in them robes and all that other weird stuff?
Yeah.
Man, like I said, this really
ain't no telling, bro.
It really ain't no telling, dog. It really ain't no telling, dog. Oh my gosh, dog. It's a wrap, dog. So what you think, boy? How you think this? So I mean, we heard it first over here. Well, we ain't heard it first, but we dropping it today, right now, with the real time. So, boy, what do you think is gonna happen? So with Justin, do you think is Justin and them gonna be too gullible enough to ride that with their daddy?
Yo, you gotta think about it. Puffy Daddy was a snitch, right?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So it might skip. Puffy might not be a snitch, so it might skip a generation. His sons might be snitches.
Yeah. That's a fact.
I ain't doing no time for this nigga. He stole my girl too. And he did all that.
Yeah, I forgot about it. He did steal his girl. Man, he ain't no tell, man. That's a lame dad anyway. You do something to your kids like that,
So no, Justin was going with what's old girl name? Lori Harvey.
Yeah, Lori Harvey.
And then Puffy started dating her. Yo, Puffy probably did what my granddaddy did. I'm telling you, my grandfather did to me one time. We was in this restaurant in North Carolina, right? We was the album on North Carolina, right over there by Salisbury, all that. Not that far from Charlotte. So we own houses in Bayton, North Carolina. Bayton, North Carolina. We got my family own their own lake out there. That's State Lake. It's on their State Lake. Bayton Lake is my family's lake, right?
Right.
And a lot of people go there, they go fishing the crabs and stuff like that, right? So my grandfather, some chick was trying to holler at me in a restaurant before. And my grandfather's like, you don't want to talk to him? I'm the one with all the money. I'm the millionaire.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. He's like, it's my son. He ain't the million I'm doing. I'm like, no, you my grandfather, old man. Because he threw dirt on me, I threw dirt on him. We bug it out though, you know what I'm saying? But that's what Puffy probably did to Lori Harvey. Why you with him? I'm the one with the money. He eating off
Yep.
me.
Yeah, he my youngin. Man,
Mm-hmm.
that ain't the boy. I tell you, but like I said again, that's what he get, bro. That's what he get.
You
That's
do
what.
dirt, you do dirt, you get dirt.
That's right. Yep, that's what he get, bro. And that's why I don't have no. And remember, that's why I've been pushing this whole thing because I've been telling people, bro, no, man, this just can't keep flying, bro. Like we need to get rid of them, and we got to start from ground back up and bring real rap and real hip hop with all the buffoonery and the debauchery and all that. Man, we can do without that, man. Because these young kids thinking this is cool. They thinking, you call it. You're sitting around dancing up in the studio. That's why I always say, man, what happened to back in the days? They used to say, like, Two Live Crew and the rest of them, when they used to do songs, they used to get a whole bunch of females in there in the studio. Now all you see is a bunch of dudes in there with their shirt off, rapping and sweating.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was just saying. Yeah.
doing drugs together. I'm like, man, what is wrong with y'all? Who does
Well,
that?
yeah, where the women at? Why you a bunch of men in the studio and no women in the studio?
Facts, man. Like, geez, man, I hate that, bro. For real. Well, man, I appreciate my bro coming on here, man. Y'all heard
Yeah,
it.
I just got off work. I just got off work too, man. As soon as I got off
You
work,
just got
I,
off work and
yeah, I
Puffy
just
should.
got home from work. Just got home from work and shit.
That's why I said Puffy should have been the one to try to show love instead. Puffy, you about to see who your real friends are, Puffy. You about to see. Because I guarantee everybody finna turn on you. I guarantee. And if they
Facts.
don't, they be crazy not to. Oh, let me see what 50 said. 50 already done said something. 50 say, blank just got real. The feds all in the cribs. Damn, they got the kids in cuffs. Yep. He said they got the kids, and he said it's about to get real. They got the kids. When they put their sons in cuffs and got them, dog, they know something. They know something. Okay, check this out. It might have been a shipment load. Whether it be people or whether it be something else, substance. It could have been a load or something, man. But anywho, it's crazy, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, comment, subscribe. King, go ahead and shout us out and take us out of here.
Yo, this is the King of New Jersey, BTBTV, Mr. Eastwood. We bully the bullies. I'm on here live with my brother Cross the Plug. You know what I'm saying? The Plug Podcast. Y'all already subscribe to him. Subscribe to me. Yo, peace to the 5% nation of gods and earths. Salaam alaikum, alhamdulillah, rahmatullah, to all the true Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Yo, how we gonna say this? We ain't no Bloods or no Crips. We doing our own thing. BTB TV that started his own game with nigga Cross.
Nigga, what? Peace.
Peace.